All right, good morning, everybody. So this week we will start with Who You Say I Am. And so verse 1 will just be Alyssa, and this will be after the countdown of everything in the welcome. And then we'll jump into verse 1. So again, that'll just be Alyssa, and then we'll jump in on that first chorus there with her, staying in through verse 2, through that second chorus, and even there through the bridge, because it stays up on that first one and then eventually crashes down. And then we'll go out on the there's the down chorus right before the longer instrumental before all those bridges again. And so on that down chorus, we'll let that just be Alyssa. And so that instrumental, we'll keep it as long as it is. It's not really that big of a deal. And so that first bridge where you hear the I am chosen, not forsaken. So it does two instrumentals. When it says that third one, we'll all start singing there together, kind of off mic. And then from there, we'll sing through the rest of that time. Alyssa, I think you should be fine to sing that bridge lower, but if you feel like it's too low, I can always sing that first one. Either way, it's not a big deal to me. I can do whatever I need to. But no matter what, eventually that builds up into those big bridges, and then that's where we'll come in there with Alyssa, and then just staying in until the end of the song. Out of that, we'll go into our scripture reading time. And so Miranda will get us into C, which we're going, from F into C. So that's really not that big of a deal. So that'll be a nice fade into everything. And so verse 1 up until the to this I hold, my hope is only Jesus. When you look on the chord chart, for whatever reason, they don't count that as the chorus, even though that is the chorus there. So what gift of grace is Jesus my Redeemer? That part of verse 1 will just be Callie. And then when it gets to this I hold, my hope is only Jesus, that's where we'll come in there with her together. And then from there, we'll jump into verse 2, staying into that second chorus. And then same thing for verse 3. And then verse 4, it goes down for a second. With every breath, I long to follow Jesus. That'll just be Callie until that chorus part. And then eventually it has the repeats of everything. We'll let Callie handle those yet not I, but through Christ in me parts. So it has the when the race is complete, still my lips shall repeat, yet not I. All of that stuff will be Callie when it does the tags of everything. And then eventually we'll get ready to go into Amazing Grace. Verse 1, verse 2 we'll come in on that first chorus, staying into verse 3, through those two choruses, and then verse 4, I'll just take that because I guess it goes down there, so that would make the most sense. And then we'll go down, and then coming back up to go into He is Jesus. So some of you may know this song, some of you may not vocally. We did it at summer camp this summer for students, and so, hopefully they'll sing it, but we'll see. But verse 1, I'll take that, and then same thing, chorus 1, we can come in together. I'm not going to teach this chorus first because it's pretty simple to catch on to. And then what we'll do is jump into verse 2, and then it'll go into the second chorus of everything. Oh, I thought I had to sneeze. Go into that second chorus, and then verse 3 I'll take, and then what we'll do is just kind of stay out through verse 3. Who would die for a thief? With the weight of our shame. So sin defeated, we are free. And then sin defeated, we are free. And then the first, sin defeated, we are free. Sin defeated, we are free. And then it hits that huge one. Sin defeated, we are free. And it hits that big one. That third time is where we'll jump in, and then we'll stay in until the end of the song and hitting that bridge there together, hitting that nice and big. So excited for this song. Overall, it's a pretty simple song. It's really harder on band than it is vocals, but just kind of figure out the timing of everything is the biggest thing for that. But that is it for vocals. So in all of those songs, we're going to do the track, so just note that. And then eventually, band, this is where you will start the video. So Who You Say I Am, doing that song in F. Alyssa will lead us in that, so starting at the countdown of everything, and then we'll jump into Who You Say I Am. And then we're going to do that song like the track. It has those instrumentals in between that down chorus and then those other bridges. We're going to do what we usually do, where vocals kind of start singing a little bit earlier in the track. Again, you hear the vocals singing, and so that'll be what we do, and just kind of singing off mic some. So anyways, just note that. But it doesn't really change anything that we're doing instrumentally. And then what we'll do is Miranda will get us into C to get ready for Yet Not I. Callie will lead us in this song, doing this song like it is there on the track. And then eventually we'll go into Amazing Grace, My Chains Are Gone, doing that. So going from F to C to G, all of those should fade pretty nicely. If we need to change anything, we can. But yeah, and then He Is Jesus. Obviously, it's a new song to some people. We have done it on a Wednesday night camp and all that stuff. So I would really like to incorporate this. So just doing it in B. So it's just the walk downs at the beginning might be the thing that people would struggle with the most. But yeah, I mean, it's basically Canvas and Clay. Or I guess Canvas and Clay is basically this song because this song came out first. But yeah, He Is Jesus, going to do this song like the track. So obviously, really watch dynamics. So that way in verse 3, where it hits the sin defeated, we are free, and we start hitting it, it goes big. Note, at the end of verse 3, you see the sin defeated, that F sharp. The E of sin defeated, we are free, oh, we are free. That E is the same E of the instrumental. So when you hit that E there, you're starting the instrumental. So just take note of that, and so that way in your practice time, if you're wondering how that hits, that's how it hits. The E of free is the same E of the instrumental, and then you can just play through it like the track and be just fine there. For now, we will plan to do the back to that chorus 2 part at the very end where he hits it there. We'll probably just do that off the click and loop though. So anyways, I'm really excited for that song. I love this song, and I think it'll be a good one to add to Sunday morning rotation. So if you have any questions or anything, let me know.